Yes, okay. Oh, and bigger still. Okay. Okay, that's surprising. Much bigger. Very interesting indeed. Wonder what else I could measure with this. Hi everybody, it's your old pal Mike. I hope you're happy, healthy, and safe. Pardon me, I was just measuring everything in the apartment ever since this showed up. This is a gift from my good friend John at True Vintage Guitar. If you don't know John, he's got a channel here on YouTube. He's one of those dealers that absolutely knows his stuff, but more importantly, exudes trustworthiness. He is one of the nicest people in the business, one of the fairest people in the business, and his rotating cavalcade of incredible vintage guitars is always worth looking up. So, you know, if you're gonna follow somebody based on my recommendation, I could not recommend John more. John actually sent this to me because I had recently purchased my own set of calipers, and it's the kind that you would need to remove the strings on the guitar to measure what you're measuring. And he said, "Bud, there's a better way," and Amazoned this to me immediately. So I have to say, thank you, John. This has been way too much fun. I appreciate you, bud. And speaking of people that I love in this business, now I know there are a lot of guitar YouTube channels that seem entirely devoted to drama, and that's fine, whatever works for them. I'm not calling anybody out. But some of them would have you believe that this business is chock full of shysters and flim-flam artists, people who are completely untrustworthy, and people who are not worth your time at all. And friends, there are absolutely those kind of people in the business, but more often than not, I find that it's up to you to surround yourself with the right people, and I feel so privileged to be able to call people like John and Curtis Novak my friends at this business. And speaking of Curtis Novak, my boy Curtis sent me a package, and we're gonna open it here and see what's inside. I think I already know, but let's just say that Mike's week of fun, well, it's done been extended through October because I'm off the clock, baby! Guitar Live went so well that I'm just checking out for the rest of the month. So let's have a look inside this box and get up to some mischief if we possibly can. I already cut this open because I find that most unboxing videos are incredibly boring. It's just somebody talking while they're gently opening a box, and I don't have time for that. So I pre-opened it. Pardon me. I can see a pick guard. I can see two, actually. Oh my God. So, first pick guard. Oh, see, this is the one I knew about. I was expecting this. This is a pick guard meant to retrofit onto a Jazzmaster that features two of Curtis Novak's downright incredible Thunderbird pickups. Now, wait a gosh darn minute. Thunderbird? Isn't that a bass? Did I hear that right? Indeed you did, intrepid viewer. Not only does Curtis Novak make some of the best Thunderbird repro pickups on the market, and yes, they sound fantastic in bass, but they also absolutely slay when you install them in a guitar. These pickups are wide-ranging, they are loud, they are dominant, they are incredible pickups, and I cannot wait to throw this in R2. We're gonna have some fun with this one. But hold on a sec, there's another pick guard in here that's preloaded with some super fun pickups. Oh, hell yeah! Friends, look at this. Friends, Curtis Novak not only makes great Thunderbird pickups or Jazzmaster pickups or wide range, literally anything you can think of, but Curtis's gold foils are among the best I have ever heard in my life. I've got one of them in 3PO, my gold guitar, but Curtis sent this. And I'm so excited. I can't wait to throw this into R2. His gold foils beautifully recreate the sound of those pawn shop powerhouses like a Harmony Bobcat or a Silhouette. These are guitars with an incredibly potent sound that I love. They've got a janky mid-range and a jangly top end, and those pickups are so much fun to me, and they do something that really nothing else on the market does well. So again, I can't wait to throw this on to R2. Now hold on a minute. This has some custom wiring going on. Do you see this? Do you see this little switch right here? Looking at the back of this, that looks like... Oh, that looks like series or coil split. Oh, and these are 4-conductor. Friends, these are humbuckers. These are gold foil humbuckers. I didn't know that was coming. Oh, man. I am so excited. This is going to slay. Now, how about this? I'm going to cut to the bench. I'm going to install one of these. We'll come back, we'll plug in, and we'll get into some trouble together. Does that sound good? All right. So I have to say that installation was a breeze, and you can see that Curtis gave these pickups a low-profile mounting system, which added to the ease of installation. I did, however, choose to remove the foam and lower pickup cavity shields in the guitar, and I also had to cut down the pickup mounting screws in order to make them fit, but otherwise the guard went on without issue, and I think it looked pretty smart. All right, I am back from the workbench. Pickups are installed, and I have to say, first impressions visually, it's really working for me. I think this looks real smart on R2. R2, obviously named after R2-D2 from Star Wars, but this white and sort of deep blue sparkle thing it ties in thematically really well. I have to say, this looks a lot more R2 than it did with the mint guard and the white pickups. Like, this just looks really nice, I think. Yeah, I'm not going to keep it this way. I don't think I'm ready to commit to a giant tonal change on R2, but it looks so good. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So something I didn't know about these pickups when I first installed them is that not only are they gold foil humbuckers, Curtis has miraculously shoehorned both a DeArmond style gold foil and a Guyatone gold foil in each pickup. So that means with this Mustang 3-way slider, I can select DeArmond when it's pointed to the bridge, and Guyatone when it's in the neck position. In the middle, they're both functioning together as a humbucker, and I've got to say, they sound great. Let's run through the humbucker sound that's with the Mustang switch in the middle. That's a really good humbucker sound. It's something different than like a PAF or a super distortion. It's got a clarity and it's got like a hi-fi sort of sound to it that, I don't know, I don't think I've heard in a humbucker before. And it handles gain really well, actually. Let's turn on the FUZZ overdrive here. That rips. Oh, it's so good. Now I'm going to turn the overdrive off and I'm going to move the Mustang slider switch to the bridge position featuring the DeArmond style gold foil in each pickup only. The DeArmond style gold foil is absolutely my favorite ever made. Those are the pickups that you're going to see on like a Harmony Bobcat or a Silvertone Silhouette. These pickups are delightfully hi-fi, a little bit janky in the mid-range. They do something that most other pickups just don't, and I love that. So here's what the DeArmond Side sounds like. Middle. And neck. God, it's so good. And again, they handle gain really well. That sounds great! I love this so much. Now with the gain off and the Mustang slider in the neck position, we're going to feature the Guyatone side of each pickup. And again, with gain. To my ear, the Guyatones are just a little bit spankier and sweeter on the top end than the DeArmonds. But the DeArmonds, they got that power. They have that power that I just can't get enough of. Let's hear them back to back real quick, and then we'll move on. Do you hear that difference in the top end? That's where it really hits me. Let's turn some gain on. And then full humbucker. Let's go back to the bench, take these out, swap in the Thunderbird pickups, and see what kind of mayhem we can create. The Thunderbird pickguard went on largely without issue, but there were two things I needed to do in order to make it work. The first was to reattach the bridge pickup cover, which came loose in shipping, and the second was that I had to drill 4 holes in the guitar body for the mounting screws. Now, this is not a big deal. No one's gonna see them. Those screw holes will be hidden, but still, it is worth noting that you will have to do that if you choose to go with Thunderbird pickups in your Jazzmaster. Okay, so I just got back from the bench. I've got the TBirds installed, and oh my God. Have you ever seen a blue guitar look more menacing? These pickups, I have to say, are just huge sounding. And that makes sense because the design comes directly from the Gibson Thunderbird bass. So it makes sense when you think about it that these pickups would have indeed a more girthy and more gruff sound. And correct me if I'm wrong, but the giant chrome covers of the TBird pickup really enhances the space-age look of the Jazzmaster. So yeah, this is a total win for me. Let's hear how it sounds. I'm gonna give you the bridge, the middle, the neck, and the rhythm circuit. All right? Already, I'm so excited. So this is ticking all the right boxes for me, but as I am wont to do, I want to kick on some fuzz. Like, this is just screaming for fuzz. So we're going to kick on some fuzz and some chorus and play something kind of big sounding. So you can get feedback with the Helix. I've been trying to figure out how to do this whole time. My God, that sounds so good. These are great friggin' pickups, Curtis. These are incredible, lovely, divine, delightful pickups, and they are for more than just overdriven sounds. You can get a lot of good clean out of these. So if you're looking for something that's different, something that's a little off the beaten path, something with the power to back up gigantic sounding riffs, but pull back a little bit when you need bright, airy, pristine, clean sounds, I think the Novak Thunderbirds are going to surprise you as much as they surprised me. These are really sweet sounding pickups, and I can't say enough good things about them. Like this was fantastic. What an experience. I'm so glad that I got to test drive these pickups in one of my faithful cool guitars. It is a completely different experience to take a test drive on a guitar that you know really well, rather than trying them out in a shop or, picking up a demo guitar for the first time. Like, knowing R2 like I do, I feel oddly comfortable and able to not think about the guitar, which is what happens every time I go to NAMM and I try guitars at a pickup booth. Like, the setups vary in a way that is completely unpleasant, or at least takes me a while to get used to the guitars and then be able to detach what the guitar is doing from what the pickup is doing. But here, in my own home, with my own guitar, oh, I'm having the time of my life. And so thank you, Curtis Novak, for sending these pickups to check out and demo. I'm really pleased overall with what I was able to come up with. And I hope you were too. What did you think of these pickups? Did the Thunderbirds really speak to you, or are you way more interested in the gold foils and what they can do for your sound? I would love to know, so feel free to leave a comment. I think we're going to wrap it up there, and as much as I love these pickups, I think I'm going to have to put R2 back to the way it was, just because, I don't know, fear of commitment. I can't commit to this on this guitar, but maybe down the line, well, you know, when it comes to Jazzmasters, the more the merrier. Anyway, I hope this has been fun and enjoyable for you, because it absolutely was for me. Thank you again for watching the video, for staying tuned, for coming back, subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, all of that good stuff. I appreciate you coming back to the channel again and again. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you in the next video.